Hello? Anybody home? Guys, we had some technical difficulties. Uh, the laptop that we usually do this off of, for some reason, it won't accept the camera. So here we are, in a studio. We got nobody on? Luis, what's going on, brother man? So, Memorial Day weekend. What's going on, CF? Casey, George, James, Curtis, Daniel, Ted, Dakota, what's going on? Jared, evening, 426. Unity, what's going on? Unity, I saw your gesture for Lunar, man. That's magnanimous, brother, man. Michigan Muscle Car Garage. Okay, hey, listen, before we go any further, somebody up there just said happy holiday. Okay. So listen, right? Let's have a couple of seconds here. Let's have a couple of seconds here because this is Memorial Day, right? So just stop the comments for a minute and let's give some thought to the people who never made it home. Yeah. All right, guys. So, yeah, this is not the usual setup. Like I said, we usually use a laptop to do this off of, and we've been fotzing with it for the last hour to try to get the damn thing running. So, we pulled the plug. We came in here. We were off the big computer. This is one we used to shoot everything on this, right? So, let's see who we got in here. Man, what's going on, guys? Oil pump on Lunar's 318. I think the oil pump was just part of the issue. If you go to what's going on, John? If you go to Lunar's, okay. Anybody has any questions about Lunar's dyno run? If you go to his video, he put the video up today. If you go to his video, you'll see it pinned to the top of the comments is an explanation of things that the hows and the whys, the measurements, and so on and so forth. So if you have any questions about Lunar's dyno session up at Nick's garage, go to Lunar's channel, go look at the video and read the top pinned comment, and that'll explain everything that I know about it. John Wilburn has tuned in. What's going on, John? All right, I'm trying to, this is like a little weird here. I'm not used to, this is a whole different setup for me. Okay. Oh, what a handsome devil that is. Happy Memorial Day, baby. There's nothing happy about it. It's Memorial Day, bro. You just watched the Lunar video? Yeah. You missed the live stream yesterday. We don't normally do them on Saturdays. I just dove on there real quick last night. Where was Bottle Rocket last night? Lamb Chop was off with somebody else's race car somewhere. Do we eat SOS? I don't know what's, shit on a shingle? No. No, I actually never served myself. Thank you to all who have. I have nothing but respect for all of our branches of military. I never actually served myself. I was too busy being a New York City punk. Do we do meet and greets? Yes, we're working on something now. Jeremy Meyer, what's going on? South Africa, nice. Representing South Africa. We're all over the world. We're global. That's my grandkid over there. Handsome, my last name is DeFeo. Yes, it is. Dom's Rustic Garage. You're stuck at work, just thought I'd stop by. I am at work. This is what I do. Hey Tony, did you do any street racing back in the day? I saw a movie that had street racing in it, and I was petrified by it, to tell you the truth. The whole idea, right? And it's illegal. I don't know if you guys realize that it's illegal. You know, a Mopar shut down the track for 30 minutes in Buffalo last night. Sure, call it on. It had to be a Mopar. It wasn't just a car. It was a Mopar shut down the track for 30 minutes. At least it wasn't my Mopar that did it. But give me a chance. You know, give me a chance. But I've seen a lot of Camaro taillights in my life. Oh yeah, you kidding me? I could sketch them from memory every year. Camaro. I've actually memorized all the license plates I've had to follow. Sure. Unity, I have to say, Luna's 318 sounded pretty healthy. I don't know. We must have been listening to the different things, man. It sounded like a grenade to me. Only illegal if you get caught. Oh man, yeah. You know, how many subscribers would I do a world tour for? When do I get a dog sitter for long enough for me to do a world tour? And they don't fly, you know, so. Tony was Tony when Tony wasn't cool. I'm still not cool. I'm such a nerd. You guys have no idea. Do I know what Pontiac stands for? Yes, I do, and don't you dare. You put Camry V6 owners in the rearview mirror. There you go, Zero. See, Zero does the street racing for me. Are fireworks legal down in Tennessee? Yeah, of course they are. Go to Nick's garage and do a video. Nick is 15 hours north of me. Let's see. Is that your drawing table behind? It's actually Uncle Kathy's drawing table. This is where she does her artwork. You're going to tell us what build is going to come from the dark side of me, a Mopar guy? Tomorrow. I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow. I'm going to actually show it to you tomorrow. This is going to be completely out of our character. Like, this is going to be different than every single thing you've seen on the channel so far. Beamer and Sun Garage, thank you, sir. Am I going to help Wilburn with Dart Sport? If he asks me to, of course I would. John, you've never been to Carlisle? Oh, you got. If you've never been to Carlisle, you have to go. Fubar, thank you for posting the link to our merch. Guys, if you want a UTG hat or a UTG shirt, not this one, but a UTG shirt, right? Or stickers, our stickers, the link, Fubar just posted the link there, UncleTony'sGarage.com shop. So yeah, everything that's sold there, you know what I mean? Everything that you guys contribute through Super Chat or Patreon, we have a Patreon also. All of that stuff goes to keeping the wheels turning and keeping the material churning. This is what we do. This is our full-time, gig here. YouTube actually treats us fairly well. So but these things are expensive. You know what I mean? These things are expensive. Oh, Gonzo is here. What's going on, Gonzo? Can I do a video on how a Mopar electronic distributor works? Different styles and how to adjust them and what adjustment does what? I mean, I guess we could, yeah. I mean, but isn't that already covered, like in 20 different places? On, I mean, I'll do a YouTube search right after, I'll keep that in mind, electronic ignition. I'll do a YouTube search, and if there isn't much on it, then I'll do it. But if it's something that there's already like 500 different videos on how to adjust, how to set, blah 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 blah, and all that stuff, then I probably won't do it. I try to look for subjects or topics that aren't covered. You know what I mean? or stuff that's covered, but it's covered in a very vague way. You know what I mean? And so those are the ones that I actually try to go for. Like when I have an idea for a video, I'll Google real quick and see what videos are out there. And if I don't see anything that covers all of those bases, you know, then that's what you do for a video. It's kids are over, no smoking. Kids are in the backyard. Let's see. Tony, new project, new EFI Mopar. It's not my car. It's not my car. It's actually not my project, but I'm building the motor for it, and we're teaming up with a very large manufacturer, and we're going to have this new project car ready for an inaugural event at Bowling Green in September. So we've got between now and September to build this one-off car using technology that I have never. It's all brand new to me, right? It's all brand new to me. So I'm really looking forward to it. I don't want any of this stuff in my own personal life, but man, I love to work on it with other people's stuff. John, you're saying we may collaborate on the Dart Sport. I cleaned it up today, but it needs everything. I can envision us doing the dual carb tuning, and who knows, maybe you heads up against Tanglefoot or Bottle Rocket. Yeah, man, definitely. You going big block or small block in that, John? Oh, Hellfish, you're feeling better. I know you were not 100% last week. Thoughts are with you, brother. Glad to see you feeling better. 340. Okay, the giant killer. Okay, excellent. Any tricks of the trade to enlarge push tube holes? You mean like I just did with the putting the LA head on the roller block? I used a drill bit. I used a whatever size it was to match the hole, and then I cut diagonally. So I ran the drill bit into it, and then I started coming down like this. And I opened the hole, I oblong the hole that way. It's definitely not the high science way to do it, but that's the way I did it, and it worked. It's going to be something to do with an LS. Damn it. Unfortunately, no. It's not going to be an LS, but I swear at some point, I want to mess with an LS in the worst way. At some point, somebody will bring me something with an LS and we'll dive into it. But this particular one is not going to be an LS. How much horsepower does Bottle Rocket have? I don't know. It has some horsepower. Greetings from the Netherlands, Jimmy. Jimmy Timmer representing the Netherlands. We're global. We're global. Zero is right. LS motor, too easy. You buy it at lunch and it makes 500 horsepower. I know. But you know what? I still want to mess with one. I've never messed with one. Yeah, Hellfish, definitely. I'm looking forward to working with one. Again, like I said, I keep saying it, and I'll stand by it, right? My fleet is not going to change. When it comes to my own cars, I'm the mechanical Amish, okay? So just cars that I own, if it takes more than one wire to run the engine, I don't want to deal with it, right? It's just that simple. But that's my own personal quirks and weirdnesses. That doesn't mean that I don't enjoy other stuff. That means that I don't want to learn other stuff and mess around with other stuff. But just the stuff that I own for myself, like I said, I'm the Amish, the mechanical Amish. Let's see. What happened when the guy tried roller lifters on a flat topic cam? That was actually with a fuel funny car, and it confettied the body. It was did the stuff. That was a weird portion of my life. I really don't want to fucking remember right now. UTG, how can I get the most out of my stock 340? Super tuning it, man. Just apply all of the age-old tricks, block intake manifold, heat, curve the distributor. There's just, get the jetting right, exhaust. Simple stuff. It's simple, and it makes a huge difference. Tony, I just picked up an 8850LX. Good luck. Congratulations. Mustang convertible for $700. Nice. Anything I should look for that needs to be done. First Ford I've ever owned. Oh man. I mean, offhand, I can't. You really want to ask. You really want to ask that question in a Fox, forum. Like a Fox specific thing, because they'll tell you the exact. Look for the spot welds to break here or whatever. And I don't have that knowledge. But I mean, generally speaking, those things are bulletproof. I mean, the Fox platform is like, I mean, you look at everything that's been produced, in Detroit over the last, 125 years, and the Fox platform is just built. It's just born to be a race car. I don't think they intended it that way, but it's a happy coincidence. So I think you're good with that. Let's see. 340s have no real weaknesses. John is right. The 340 is just, it's magic. Jim G, what's going on, brother, man? Greetings from your house. You hung out with Brian and Luna yesterday. The guy is right. Deserves a lot of subscribers. The Fox. Yeah, definitely, man. He told me everybody there was like really, really cool room, especially talks about you, Jim. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you guys at some point. I really am. Is it all right to reuse piston rings? I've got a 64 Corvette Monza. Measure them, first check to make sure that they're round. Take the very top of the board where the ring doesn't ever, reach, right? Put one of your rings in there and measure and make sure that it's rounded. You don't see any daylight between the ring and the cylinder wall up in that very top section. If you don't see that, measure it. You can Google the dimensions of the stock rings, how wide they are, how thick they are, right? And measure it. And if it's within, reasonable spec, a couple thousandths of an inch, then yeah, you probably can reuse them. Let's see. Is it hard to ship cars from the U.S. abroad? I don't know. I've never done it. I don't know. Thoughts on Pantaras? Ever been in one or worked one? Yeah, I built a funny car back in like very early 90s, 1990 or 1991, for a couple of guys on Staten Island that owned the Pantara. So I have a very, very limited experience. We have a very limited experience with it, but yeah, I'm familiar with the cars. Do I have any favorite road racing cars, like from the Trans Am or Canyon period? Not really, man. I'm a straight liner. I don't really have any. Do you do anything with transmission? I really need help with mine. I do, and I hate them, like in the worst possible way. I'm not the guy to really ask transmission, advice from. To me, like the transmission is like it's like a necessary evil. If I could do away with it, I would. John, you're glad we have the coolest cars ever, so you don't have to report anything. But the one that I'm working on, the new build, is an import. Or at least the body is an import. Let's see. I know John loves transmissions. You could do them for me. Do I know where to get a good 904 trans for a 318? Offhand, no. We'd be better off just finding a bad one and rebuilding it. Parts are available. They're available and they're cheap. Can you pull the intake manifold on a Hemi without losing water? First generation Hemi, no. Second generation Hemi, yes. Third generation Hemi, I don't know yet. How's my day going? My day is going awesome, Ryan. Fred Wilby, you're building a 904 now. Fuck Malta. Why would you say that? Steve Crowley, what's going on, brother man? You're thinking Mazda of the new car now. You'll do a few transmission videos as part of the Dart Sport build. Yeah, you really should. You should do a whole series of transmission videos. There's people always asking me about those things. Tony, can you do a video about voltage drop on a wiring harness sometime? I think this is important for all of us driving these old cars to prevent cooking the battery and other damage. Is voltage drop the question, or is it going over the connectors? Because I mean, regular copper wire using like the regular copper, with the exception of battery cables, because battery cables are subject to like acids, but typically the copper wire itself doesn't degrade in these cars, but the connectors do. So I don't think it's so much a matter of doing a video of voltage drop, but where to look for the potential problems and stuff like that. How's the body work coming? I hate my life. I hate my life. How's my you'll see some body work videos later this week. Howling Man Murdoch, what was that? If my comments are going to get erased as soon as they're posted, like they were never posted, I haven't deleted anybody's comments. Cody, thank you so much for the $5. Wishing I'd gotten a 63 Newport now. Oh, you missed it? You have a V12 in the mail for that BMW. Hope your week is going better. Yeah, but well, I mean, it's still a week. I was there this morning doing body work. Not happy. But good luck with that V12. What the hell is Cody? What does a BMW V12 go for these days? Lunar, what's going on? Yeah, the laptop we usually use, for some reason the camera won't work, so we came in here. Vid on performance fuels, mods correlation. We did a video on that called the 4 major fuel groups. We did that a while ago. It was one of our early videos, but it's still up there. How's the ankle monitor? Yeah, John, you've deleted nothing. I haven't seen it. Usually when it'll come up here, the comment has been deleted, but I haven't seen anything like that. Howling Mad Murdoch is having an issue there for some reason. I don't know why. Too tight, the ankle monitor. My live streams are the favorite part of the day. Well, thank you, man. Can you use a dial-back timing light with a 6AL box? Need to figure out how to total time. Yeah, I mean you can. I don't like them because I found that they tend to be inaccurate. So I mark my dampers. You know what I mean? I mark my dampers, and I use just a regular standard timing light. So I mean, I've seen major variations in. I had the last dial-back timing light I had would be all over the map. You know what I mean? You'd show it. It would show it at, let's say 30 degrees, right? Pick a number. It would show like 30 degrees, and you set it right, and then you put it back and you check it again, and it'd be like 26 degrees, and it's just like, no, I don't want to deal with that. So now I just mark the dampers analog. I use a straight timing line on it, and there's never any question. Oh, you're representing Malta. Thank you, Ben. Kerry, greetings from the UK. Yeah. Um, love what you do. Thank you, sir. Building a 76 Torino Elite with a mild tune 460. Nice. Do I think a Holly 650 vacuum secondary is enough carb? Will the FMX take it? The FMX should definitely take it. A 650 is nowhere near big enough to keep that 460 happy. You need an 850 on there. 800 Edelbrock or an 850 Holly. Chuck Bridges, delete the driver for your camera and then let it refind it and load the drive. Usually fixes the problem. That's how we fixed it the last time. Okay, because we had this a year and a half ago or so when we first started using it, we had that problem. And yeah, you're right. That's how we fixed it. Thank you for that. Thank you. Is the next project the Conquest that the guy Kiwi has at his shop? I'm not saying. I'm not saying anything about a 5.7 Hemi either, or fuel injection. What color am I going to paint the daily driver dark after the battery? Same color, Hemi orange. Save a lot of work doing it that way too, because now it's the cars, the parts of the car that aren't getting the body work is just a quick scuff and shoot. I don't have to pull. Most of the paint is actually still in really good shape on that car, so all I have to do is just tape over the trim. I don't have to go crazy taking the whole car apart. So yeah, it's going to be Hemi orange again. Jimmy Timmers, Tony, what do you believe about the shape of the surface of the top of the piston? We're not talking about valve and same clearance cuts, bowl, flat, peanut, stuff like that. Compression keeps. I'm not really sure what you're asking me, Jimmy. Hope it's not orange peel. Oh, there'll be orange peel on it. Trust me, there'll be lots of orange peel. That I can guarantee. Uncle Kathy is a saint. She's in the other room with the grandkids. Finish it with a rock, tack it with some sod. Yeah. Am I going to give it a Rust-Oleum paint job? No, it's just going to get a simple single stage. You think you saw someone walk past the window? Possibly. You see some high-dollar luxury cars with factory fresh orange peel. Don't think of it as orange peel. Think of it as an aerodynamic enhancement. That orange peel keeps the wind from sticking to the car. That's what I tell people. I need a cigarette. I'm not smoking up. Brian, thank you, sir. Just picked up a roll of 74 Duster last night. Congratulations. We'll be rewatching a lot of your videos. You're going to build a big block drag car. Nice. Let me tell you something. A B motor, not so much an RB, but a B motor, a 383 400, fit the A body better than the 67 and up A body better than the small block does. They're actually easier to work on. Okay, Uncle Tony, what do you think? What do you believe about the shape of the surface of the top of the piston without talking about valve clearance cuts, bowl, flat, peanut? Have you tested it? I have not tested it. What do I feel? I feel that the canted valve motor is like the big block Chevy. For normally aspirated situations, the Cleveland Ford, the Big Block Chevy, the Boss Line Ford, I feel that those are the best overall combustion chambers. But